Hey guys, Bad Batch Studios here, and today we're going to be doing another review of the Escape Pod vs. Dewback microfighters. This is set number 75228, rated for ages 6+. Comes with a total of 177 pieces and retails for $19.99 in the US.
Now, let's take a look at the minifigures.
So the first of the minifigures in this set is the Stormtrooper, and he's a Tatooine Stormtrooper. It's called a Sand Trooper on the box art, and he's pretty cool. He has this little pack and everything that you build. It's this attaches through this little clear piece. If you can see that right there, it's pretty cool. He has this really cool pauldron, which I really like. I love those things, and I think more figures should have them. They should make more figures with them. Yes, he also has like a little blaster rifle. As you can see, pretty cool. And he also has the newer Stormtrooper helmet mold and everything. So they use that. I'm not personally a fan of it, but I know a lot of people don't mind it. And then underneath, he just has the regular angry clone face. Luckily, they've updated that now with the new 501st Clone Battle Pack. I'm not sure what to do with Stormtroopers because they're not clones, so we'll have to see about that.
Now, let's look at the droids of the set. As you can see, this is R2-D2, and I think they've been using this style print on him for a couple of years because he looks the same. As you can see, this is the front of R2. Looks pretty good. And here's the back, which is nothing at the bottom, but there's some detailing at the top. And overall, I think he's pretty good looking. Now, let's look at C-3PO. Overall, I think he's a pretty good looking minifigure. He has really good detailing on his front. You see the wiring on him in the middle. I think C-3PO should have arm printing to make him a little bit more detailed looking. And here's the back. You can see the wiring on the back too of his torso. And overall, I think this is a pretty good minifigure. Now, let's take a look at the builds.
And the first build in the set is the Dewback. He's pretty cool looking. I think he's really cute. I think a lot of people picked up the set because he's actually pretty cute. You got a little stun baton here for the Stormtrooper. Got a little saddle area for where you can sit the trooper down. You got some little binoculars for him. And then you can sit down the trooper in here. Just like that. And then boom, he's sitting in the Dewback. It's pretty cool. And yeah, it's supposed to look like the Dewback from episode 4 that the Stormtroopers were riding. So yeah, that's the Dewback.
Now let's take a look at the escape pod. So here's the build for the escape pod. I like it. It's very detailed. Here's the engines in the back. Here's this side. Here's the front of the build. And here's the other side. So as you can see, you can put C-3PO in the escape pod right here, and he can drive it. You can also put R2 right in back of him on the stud.
It's not the best way to do it, but hey, at least you can fit both droids onto there.
And then they can escape from the Empire. So that's the build for the escape pod.
And then here we'll take a look at the box. So as you can see, the box is pretty big.
Yeah, it's really detailed. I like how they show Tatooine.
Yeah, you can see a little moisture vapor farm thing. You see all like the features of it. It says Lego Star Wars. It says it's Series 6 of the microfighters and stuff. You see both the sets. Shows all the minifigures on the top. And then it shows right here R2-D2, and it's to scale, so you can kind of like get a representation of that.
And then in the back it shows what the Stormtrooper does to tracking down C-3PO and R2, and then it shows the other microfighters you can collect too, which we already reviewed. Darth Maul's Sith Infiltrator, the microfighter. Yeah,
that was a pretty cool one. And maybe in the future we could get this microfighter and review that one. They also show how the escape pod crashed into the sand and stuff. And they also show up here how you can move the Dewback's head and the tail, which I think is pretty cool. And yeah, so also says the set number right here too. And yeah.
Overall, I think this is a pretty good set for the value. Oh, okay.
Overall, overall, we really think that this is a pretty good set for the value. Could have came with a few more pieces, or they could have designed the part where R2 connects on or can ride a little bit better, but it's a pretty good set overall.
I think you should probably find this on sale for maybe for like $15, because that might be a little bit better value for it. But it's still pretty good for $20. So.
Yep. Well, we'll see you guys next time in our next review.
See ya.